Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we want to present about our application that we're going to develop, and it's called Calmme. So we are from group 7, and the name of the group is there's Vicki, Radit, me as Almira, and Iqbal and Crysan.
Okay, first, Calmme description. Calmme is an application that victims of sexual harassment use to share stories or experience. From that application, there are some features that include such as an educational information and scheduled counseling with psychologists or psychiatrists. And this is the Calmme features. First, in a profile, there is a profile that must be filled first. And then, in the home page, there is some question about how you feel and some recommendation for you in layanan untukmu and artikel untukmu. And then, there is transaction page that will show you of your transaction history that you have paid before. And then, there's message page that show some message from admin about your history, about the recommendation or anything, and many more features.
So next part, we're going to talk about what is the logo of the application. So the first image is on the left. This application is tell about hurt, people, and care. So it means this application is trying to embrace victim of sexual harassment and how to solve this problem on society. And then we have the image of the feature that we're going to include in this application. Now we're going to talk about the feature one by one. So the first thing is there is profile. This contains the personal identity of the user, which includes the username, the number used by the user during registration, the user's age, occupation or status of the user, and the domicile of the user.
Okay, the next features from Calmme is Transaksi. Transaksi is a feature that contains a history of transactions that have been carried out by users and also shows the nominal transactions that have been made. Calmme also provide a feature to select what is your mood or how you feel today, called Bagaimana Perasaanmu Saat Ini. Calmme also provides some feature to select which service you want to choose, called Layanan Untukmu. And the next feature from Calmme is Article. Article is a feature to show which article that relate with sexual harassment.
And then is small counseling apa nih? Is a feature to select who the user wants to consult with. So in this feature letter, Calmme also provides choices for psychologists and psychiatrists who can be asked to schedule a counseling schedule. And then users can make a schedule with the psychologist and psychiatrist on the list. And then in our counseling is a feature that contains step-by-step explanation of how user can conduct counseling that runs from the beginning to the end. So in this flow, there are 4 paths, including buying the package and completing the payment, waiting for our psychologist to greet the users, then scheduling a counseling session with the psychologist, and finally, the users can enjoy the counseling. Next. And next in Curhat You. Curhat You is a feature to connect user with one another. In these features, users can send and receive messages from other users. Its purpose is to share stories and experiences with users. So the users will be able to tell how they experienced sexual harassment and how they got rid of the trauma they had by sharing their experiences.
And the next is pesan. Pesan mean message is a feature that contains a help center notification when there is a payment, and a feature that contains call me interaction with user. Next, and then call. Call is the feature of quit to call to close people and important contact of user. For example, contact the police, mother, and father. This is in emergency. The user can call this contact immediately. Next, and last is learn how to defend and react. Learn how to defend and react is a feature that serves short video to provide directions and instructions on how user perform self-defense and react when facing threats that threaten, especially when experiencing sexual harassment. Thank you.
Okay, that's all for us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.